Well, hello, I'm live. My name is Chris. Hello, everybody. I meant to go live a little while ago. However, as you all know, when you have pets, I have two dogs, and didn't work out that way. Plus, I was watching Oddball Aquatics, his live feed. And then once I got done watching that, I had to run and let the dogs out and feed them. So they're finally settling down a little bit. I'm sorry about the mess behind me. I was going to do the astrology wall like last Saturday with the chart and the signs, but Wednesday has a bed in there, the one that's been sick, right? And she's been going in there, so I didn't want to block her off. So I apologize for the. Let's see if I can roll over. I apologize for the closet view. There we go. You get to view my spare room, my fish tank, and my Jack / Nightmare Before Christmas art from a David Wong, who's an artist that goes to the Comic-Cons. You can find him on Facebook. If you go to him and you buy any of his art, tell him I sent you from Louisiana. He'll know who I am because every year he comes here, I usually buy his art. And I have probably about 10 prints of his. One across the room is Jack Skellington as the barber, the Johnny Depp character. As you can tell, Jack Sparrow and Jack Skellington, and then Oogie Boogie Jack. So I am about to, let's see, how do I share this? I'm about to, while I'm waiting for people, I'm going to go share the link on Facebook. I have some mellow music playing in the background. And I'm going to probably chit-chat for the first 15 minutes, waiting for people to show up. And then I will explain what I'm going to do. Let's see. I am now, what? Oh, Facebook changes all the time. It just asked me the weirdest question. I was like, no, just post my freaking link, please. Anywho, if you are here yet, or if you watch this later, thank you for watching my video. I know a lot of you have plans and can't come to the live feeds all the time, and that's cool. I'm just doing this as a live feed. If no one shows up, I'm still going to do the pick a card. What I'll do is I'll just randomly pick them myself, and then whatever number you pick, I will put it in the timestamp, I guess. But I have a feeling people will show up. So let's see. I am going to put a link in the Haunted Ghoul group. Lizzie, if you don't mind, I'm going to put a link there. So let's see. I have some mellow music playing in the background. I was just in the living room. If you don't know who I am and you're new to the channel, I have fish tanks and snail tanks, a snail tank. I shouldn't say tanks. Betta tanks, and then the tank you see behind me is my guppy fry. Let's see. Nobody's here yet. Anyways, so my guppy fry are behind me, and I'm going plant wise, so it's guppy grass. I think mogswort. I can't remember the name of it. And then of course the pothos in the top, and then I always forget the name of that one, but I have a bunch of those. And my betta Thor across the room, he is so active today. I got sidetracked because I saw his fin go. Phew. I think I need to clean his tank tomorrow night. It looks like one of the plants in there is funky. Anyways, so I'm at 4 minutes. I'm just going to share the link in a couple of groups. Any of my... I'm posting in a Odin Norse Heathens and Pagans page that I belong to. Hopefully they will allow it. Brian Stevenson runs it, and I love the page. But if you're obviously not a pagan and don't believe in Odin, you're obviously not going to enjoy that page. I've met some really nice people there. So I'm just going to post it, and if he doesn't allow it, he can take it down. I apologize, Brian, if it's not allowed, but I think he might allow it. I messaged a few people too, but I don't know if they're going to show up. I might have to get up and let the dogs out in the middle of my reading, but hopefully I won't have to because they're fed and I already let them out. Hi, Kara. Thank you for coming. No, it's a live video, but it's not a reading. Like, it's a pick a card. It's not an actual live reading. If you want a live reading, you can email me at Parlay to Spirit, and I do private readings there. I decided to do a pick a card. So if you want to stay for pick a card, I can explain when people get here, and you'll be able to pick a card, and then I'll read the card for the person who picked it, and then anybody who picked that number, hopefully it applies to you. I hope that makes sense. Oh, awesome. I'm glad. Kara, I was going to do the astrology readings where you go like and do a mini reading for each one. However, until my channel gets bigger, I probably won't do that until I get more than 10 people. But I don't mind going to that, but I thought I'd do pick a card. So what I did is I laid out in front of me. Next time, I think I'm going to try to do it where it's not, the camera's not on me and is on the cards. I actually pulled out 6 cards, exactly the same as this, and then a bonus card. So once we get some people here, I'll explain it and then do the readings of the cards. And then if we have at least 10 people in the chat, then at the end, I'll go around the room and ask like specifically, like, I'll explain it when more people come here. Sorry. Well, I'm very reasonable for readings, Kara. If you're interested, if you email me at parlaydespirit@gmail.com, I promise you, what I try to do is, I'm not like a tarot reader, right? I'm a spirit communicator. I'm a medium. What I try to do is I try to tweak the reading so you get the best bang for your buck. So my readings range from the smallest reading up to I think the most expensive reading donation I've gotten is $150. And that was because it was a spirit communication reading, which takes a lot out of me, where you're reaching the dead. And that was an amazing donation from a client that actually is a recurring client. So, yeah, so I can do mini readings. I can do intuitive readings. I can do distance Reiki. So if you're interested, just email me. I'd be happy to help. Hi, Joyce. Thank you for coming to my channel. Nice to meet you. Yeah, Kara, send me an email, honestly. If you just want like a couple of questions, simple questions about your love life, if you want to do a mini reading, I'm not really that expensive, and I can do a private video reading like this. And then what I'll do is I can post it on my YouTube channel, and then only you have access to it. And then you just send a donation to the PayPal. You just do a donation, and we'll talk about cost. And once you send the donation, I'll do the reading for you. I'll usually set appointments, even though I'm not live with you. And then I'll send you all the information. And then I put the link on YouTube, and then you can go to the link, and then you can watch your reading. I try to send them via email, but a lot of people's emails get corrupt, and you know how email is. So Joyce, while we're waiting for people to show up, I'm going to do a pick a card. I was going to do astrology readings where you do the signs. And so what I did was, next time I'm not going to show my face. I'm actually going to try to figure out how to put I only have the camera on my computer. I'm saving for my camera fund. If you haven't watched my previous video, go check out my video from Thursday. I want to do a documentary following me around with different things. Anyways, what I decided to do was, since we probably won't have a large group, I did pick a card. So once we get at least, I think 5 people, and we're 15 minutes in, I'll explain it and then we'll go from there. And I'll let you pick a number and then we'll do the reading spiritually. And then I have a bonus deck too that I brought out too. Now, if I apologize ahead of time if I'm in the middle of doing a reading and one of the dogs gets up. I have 2 dogs. It's just me here. If they need to go to potty, and I know you guys understand if you have children, I'll have to go let them out. But, I mean, it won't take long. Hi, honey. Hi, Lizzie. Before you even say anything, Lizzie, did you click on the link and did it at least start? Because it worked for me. And I'm so glad you're back in time. I thought you were going out for the night. I'm going to do pick a card. Yay. Kara, Joyce. The Haunted Bat is my friend Lizzie from the UK. Kara and Joyce are in the chat as well, as you can see. And I'm very grateful for you being here. If we get one more person in here, 4 minutes away from the 15-minute mark, then I will show you the cards. Next time I won't show my face, but I got to figure out how to work this camera or get a different camera where it's just showing the cards. I haven't gotten that professional yet, where people set up the camera and the cards and candles. I'll do that next time because you don't want to see my face. So to tell you a little bit about myself, if you haven't been to my channel before, and I'm sorry, Lizzie. Okay, cool. Let me know, Lizzie, because the link worked for me. I was so excited. I did a private reading for Lizzie, and it was my first time uploading it to YouTube. I tried to upload it. It's called Unlisted, and then tried to upload it as private. And the Unlisted crashed, and then the private was stuck on like 10%. But then like an hour later, it worked. So hopefully it'll work for her private reading. I did an hour private reading for her. An hour, Lizzie. It's like 59 minutes. I'm sorry if I babbled like the first 10 minutes. So let me start first by explaining to you I am not a tarot reader. I'm not an oracle reader. I'm a spirit medium, seer. What are other names? Psychic medium. I don't like the term psychic. I've been like this since I was 3 or 4 years old. I have the ability of seeing, hearing, talking, reading photos, reading auras, chakras, distance Reiki and Reiki. I'm not certificately trained like a teacher, like when you go to school and get Reiki certificate. And I'm not judging people who have that. I am a natural person that just knows all this stuff and I've just always been like this. What else? I also have helped on, I've helped on 2 missing person cases. I also am a paranormal consultant for Unseen Paranormal, which are a great family. They're about 4 hours away from me, where when they're doing an investigation, they contact me, or if someone's having a haunting, they contact me. What else? I belong to a paranormal group, if I could talk much, but they've been on hiatus for quite a few years. They're still my family. But if you don't know already, if you check out my other videos, I'm actually saving for a camera fund. So any readings that you book with me and donate money to, or if you donate to my channel, I am saving for a camera fund where I can get a special camera where I can go out and about and do some spirit / haunting / mediumship video. I want to do a documentary on my life and follow things around and kind of help people who watch these shows and see things and correct them, and from my point of view as a medium and things like that. So I feel spirit is pushing me to do that. So any readings that you book will be greatly appreciated. Oh my God, yay! Oh, I'm so glad it works, Lizzie. I'm so glad. So glad. So, okay, we're at almost 15 minutes. In about 40 seconds, I will show you the cards. I have 6 cards I laid out. Basically, just so you know, I have 6 cards laid out, and then I'm going to ask about the bonus. So the way it's going to work is, hi, Kit. You're checking in on me? Oh, Lizzie, I had my hair down, but the blue looks horrible, and I'm not knocking my hairdresser, but she didn't do it correctly. She tried, but she used a blue that looks turquoise now. So I love the blue when it's up, but when it's down, it looks really not that good. It shows my dark roots right here, and then the blue looks like turquoise, like a Smurf. So tomorrow, I'm being brave. A friend at work is actually going to fix my hair, and she's going to just touch up the blue so it's chunkier like I wanted it, and then she's going to put blue in the underneath. So when I put it up, it looks blue. But let me just tell you how many techs that I work with, men that called me Smurf this week. So, but thank you. I love the blue too. I didn't think I would like blue. I've had red before, and obviously the black because I have very dark brown hair, but I've never done blue. I was going to do purple. I really wanted purple, but I figured I'd try blue first. Thank you, Kit, again for coming. I appreciate it. Okay, we're at 16 minutes. Okay, so we're at 16 minutes. So I have 6 cards, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. So I have 6 cards. So I'm going to go in order of, because I could always pull more cards, whatever. I have 6 cards. So I'm going to ask you all to pick a number from 1 to 6. And then if you want a wild card after I read yours, so let me get through the number you picked. And then at the end, I'm going to offer a wild card. So if any of you want to pick a number from 1 to 6, then I will read your card. And I would show you the picture, and next time I'll set it all up so you don't have to look at my ugly mug. Okay, so, okay. Wow. That's so funny. Okay, apparently we have a lot of people who like number 4. So what I'm going to do for all of you is I'm going to read number 4 to you, but then I'm going to pick a wild card for each one of you. Does that sound good? So Kit, I'm going to read 4. Joyce, I'm going to read 4. Lizzie, I'm going to read 4. And then I will go and pick for each individual one of you since you picked the same card. Okay, good. That works. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. Ooh. So the card that I have a Celtic Fae deck, which is this. You see the tree? It's supposed to be like the tree of life, but in circular, like life is everlasting. I hope that you can see that in the camera. And the card that you got by picking 4 is called the Surface card. So let's see. I want to show you the art. It shows 2 people. Okay, I don't know if I have any Tolkien fans, but this reminds me of Tolkien-ish with the bodies floating. Not that these are dead bodies, but that's what that reminds me of. So basically what it is there's lilies, flowers, and the woman is laying there, and this is supposed to be a man. Now, if you have ever watched any of my videos about my readings, I say female or male energy, but it doesn't mean it's female or male. Because there's so many realms of people in the world, when I read energy, I read female or male energy. So if I say female energy, it could be a male that has female energy. So the Surface card, and just so you know, I read the symbolism of the card. I'm not tarot taught. So Spirit is guiding me right now what to read for all of you. So this card is telling me several things. The first thing is that how do I explain this? They're showing me something, but I'm having a hard time explaining it. Let me think. Okay, I got it. So when you go to the beach and you're in the water, I don't go in the beach water, or I guess I could use a pool as an example too. Anywhere where you can go and swim in the water. When the water, someone splashes in a pool, or when you're in the ocean and the waves, the big waves come and the ripple effect happens, right? And then all of a sudden there's those weird spots where the water is just eerily flat. Like there's no activity, there's no wave, it's just flat water, nothing's moving, it's just like creepy, settled. I feel like this card is telling you that things are calm right now, but it's about to surface to the waves. What I mean by that is your life has been a little hectic as of late. and they're showing me the waves, right? So each one of you, since you're all different people, have had different things going on, and they're showing me 6, the number 6. So in the last 6 months, all 4 of you have had wavy lives. And what I mean by that is not like I see one of you, they're showing me 1 out of the 4 of you, and you don't have to say who you are. 1 out of the 4 of you has had relationship problems. The other 3, I don't see relationship problems. The other 3, I see just wavy, like busyness, like busy. I'll talk about the relationship one in a minute. I see busy, like work, school, like busy, 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 busy. Like, you know how when you haven't had your coffee or you're doing too much and you feel like you're running on empty and you're constantly going and going and going and going and going. And then you're like, oh, I got to slow down. That's what I feel. And I feel like right now in the next 6 months, things are going to get slower for you and you're not going to be as hectic. Those are for the 3. Now, the relationship person, and you don't have to say who you are, I feel like you're having relationship issues, and it's communication issues that are coming to the surface. And the reason why the water is flat, like I explained, is because one of you, or both of you, but I think it's one of you, are unwilling to communicate what you're really feeling. So the relationship person, you need to speak up if you're the one who's being quiet, because nothing's going to get fixed if you don't speak up. And if it's your partner that's not speaking up, then someone needs to tell that person to speak the fuck up. Excuse my language. Now, in regards to the calming in the next 6 months, I feel like those of you who are going crazy, like running around, it's going to get calmer, but you're going to have to, like, what's the word I want to use? You're going to have to, like, schedule. And what I mean by that is they're showing me a calendar book, and they're showing you picking dates and then scheduling things so that you're not, feeling crazy or overwhelmed. Like, you got to set it on a schedule. I hope that makes sense. Hi, Monique. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for coming to my channel. Oh my God, really, Lizzie? Now, Monique, if you want to pick a number, you can pick a number. I gave them the choice of 1 through 6, and everybody picked 4. If you want to watch this from the beginning, you can, when it's over, if you picked 4 in your mind, you can read it. If not, I can pick a number for you. Sorry, guys. Wednesday wants to say hello to everybody. This was my sick girl from a couple weeks ago, my Labrador Terrier. She's 9 years old. She doesn't like not being on my lap, so I hope you guys don't mind. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Oh, my God. You just bought a diary? How funny is that? She's a good girl. She loves watching the fishes. She loves watching. This fish tank has guppies, guppy fry, and she loves watching them. Thank you, Monique. I appreciate it. So Joyce, Lizzie, Kit, and Carrie, right? If you want to pick a bonus card, I'll read it to you as soon as I'm done picking number 1 from Monique, if that's okay with you. Just remind me after I read Monique's. If no one else new comes in, I'll pick a separate card for each one of you. All right, Monique. So number 1. So let me show you. I'm going to show you the artwork. So Monique, this is the Alliance card. And as you can see, it shows a beautiful woman with a hare or a rabbit in her hands, the butterfly, and there's all kinds of adornments in her hair, right? There's leaves. There's, I think this, you can't really see it on the camera very well. Oh, yeah, you could see it. It's a butterfly. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure you could see the butterfly. It glared in the camera for me. Hey, Daryl. Everybody, Daryl just joined the chat. He's my amazing brother from another mother in New Zealand. Daryl, I'll let you pick a number in a minute. Let me finish Monique's card, and then you can pick one. So, Monique, this is basically showing you Alliance. So I'm going to read to you what Spirit's showing me, and then hopefully you'll understand. Because sometimes things come through kind of weird, so I have to take a few minutes. So Spirit's showing me an argument with someone with male energy. It's been ongoing. But recently, you've been, what's the word I want to use? They're showing me, Monique, you having a voice where normally you'll let this person kind of take advantage. And I don't mean that in a negative way, because a lot of us have friends that it's not worth arguing with. We just do things or say things, whatever. So things are going to calm down between the two of you. However, in the next year or so, and I know that seems really long, but slowly but surely, things are going to start annoying you. I'm not really sure why. I don't know if this person's personality has shifted, or they are bipolar, or someone's bipolar in your family. That is this person that's showing to me, because their thought process is very erratic. And you're going to have to put your foot down with them. You're going to have to take your power back. They're also showing me a Monique, did you just start a garden or plants in your yard or vegetables or something? Because somebody on the other side keeps showing me you in the garden. I hope that makes sense for you. That's card number 1. I kept seeing plants. So maybe that's what it is. I kept seeing growth, because I just went to Home Depot yesterday and bought some plants. Oh, she did? That was very nice. Well, all I kept seeing was somebody cultivating a garden and flowers. At first, I thought it was vegetables because I kept seeing the color red and my mind kept going to tomatoes. But then I kept seeing irises and flowers because I was just at Home Depot yesterday. I was having a fit because I'm not very good. My yard floods, so it's not really worth it to plant anything. But, oh, that was very nice of her. Okay, Daryl, 1 and 4 were picked already. You have 2, 3, 5, or 6. And then after you, if no one else shows up, I'll do the freebie card for everybody. Oh, and Kit, I'll do 5 for you once Daryl picks, if you want me to read 5 for you instead of 4. Of course. November snow. The numbers that are left. Daryl's going to pick a number. Daryl, if you're still there, pick a number. And November snow, the numbers that are left are 2, 3, 5, and 6. 2, 3, 5, and 6 are the numbers left. And then if you stay till the end, November, I will pick a bonus card for everyone if you stay here, and I'll do it in order of your names. Oh, that's funny, Kit. That is so funny. That's so funny. I kept seeing tomatoes, and then I kept seeing flowers. But like I said, I was at Home Depot yesterday. I went there for a new trash can because they're cheaper there than Walmart of all places. And I went there for a new trash can, and I wanted to get some plants that are for ponds because I'm doing a 20-gallon long for my mystery snails. And I want to do some plants, but I don't want to spend the expensive money on the ones they sell at the pet store. I think it's called Creeping Jenny or Creepy Carol. I can't remember the name of the plant, how funny that is. But they were on sale for $2.98. So I bought 4 of them. They're just small. I'm in your head. That's funny. Kit, I always do that, don't I? The number 2. It's morning there, right, Daryl? Yeah, it's actually 5 o'clock here. 5:15. 15 minutes past 5 right now. All right, Daryl, I'm picking number 2 for you. Everybody, I'm picking number 2 for Daryl. Daryl is my amazing brother from another mother in New Zealand. The place where I want to retire. I keep playing the lottery so I can move there. Oh, I love this card for you, Daryl. All right, Daryl, you ready? I'm going to explain to you the symbolism like you know I do, and then why. This card is not surprising for who you are. No, it's not a bad thing, you jerk. It's the Brilliance card. I'm trying not to capture the glare. I hope you can see it. There we go. So this is the Brilliance card. So Daryl, remember, and I'm going to explain this for everyone else in a minute. Remember when we had that conversation about things at the peak? Like you feel like it's like a pressure in a bottle, like a beer bottle. I'm using that for you. That's funny, right? A Heineken bottle. And you're trying to get the cap off and all the pressure is coming to the top and then it explodes, right? That's what this is. This is leading up to better things that are going to help other people, like we talked about. And it does. It feels like a storm, right? A storm's ready to come for all of you who are listening to this. It's that storm, right? When you have that feeling of, you feel the anticipation. That's the word I want to use for this card. See how beautiful she is? And it doesn't have to be a female. It could be a male. The hair and the beautiful, beautiful flow, right? Going with the flow of the beautiful markings. Do you see that? It's just beautiful all around. This reminds me of the universe. Not funny about that, right, Daryl? This is the universe. That's what that reminds me of, the planets and the universe here. So it's like a storm is about to happen, not in a negative way, and it's just taking forever to get there. And we're both impatient. So it's going to work out. It's just going to take time to get there because apparently there's a few steps to get to that part. And I'm not sure what those steps are because for me, I'm stuck in the same rut. I don't want to say like a negative rut because it's not negative. I'm very grateful for everything. But it's like we're stuck in the 3D, right? And we're just pushing around and we're wondering like, hello, and they're laughing, right? Because they think it's funny that we're so impatient. I hope that makes sense. All right, Kit, did you want me to read 5 for you? Oh, November, I have to read 3 for you. I'm sorry. Kit, do you want me to read 5 for you when I'm done with 3? All right, November, okay, stay around, Daryl, because I'm going to do a bonus card for you at the end. So, November, I'm picking tarot card number 3 for you. So you did want number 5, Kit, when I'm done with number 3? Okay, November, number 3. All right, I'm going to explain to you the card itself, and then I'm going to read to you, November, what I feel Spirit is coming through for you. All right, November, I have the Expectation card. And it's a beautiful Native American, either male or female, depending on what energy you feel. But I feel it's a very strong female energy. With the buffalo in the field and looking up at the universe, expectation, anything is possible. So what I'm getting for you, November, is that okay, I hope you don't get offended because I try not to offend people, but I'm very blunt. So I try to word it in a way that I'm not going to offend you or hurt your feelings. I feel like you put yourself in predicaments where you think other people are like you are. And I want to use me as an example so I can explain to you what Spirit's showing me. You do things for people, as small as a gesture as it might be, and you just expect that other people are going to be the same for you because that's what you want. You think the best in everybody, right? I hope I'm explaining that. So you have this expectation of the beauty in others like the beauty you have within yourself, November. And you get your feelings hurt because people fail you. So what Spirit is telling me to tell you is that to heal that part of you and know that even though you do for others, it doesn't mean that everyone is always the same as you. And that although that hurts your feelings sometimes, and I don't mean all the time, that just let it go. And that honestly, when you get rid of the expectation in others, you're not disappointed anymore because you know that you're paying it forward and it doesn't always come back to us immediately from that person, but it comes back in other ways through the universe and other people we meet. It took a long time for me to learn that because I would get my feelings hurt over the stupidest things. I also want to tell you, November, that you need to spend more time on yourself. I know that's a little private, and I'm sorry everybody's here listening to it, but do some more things for yourself. Would you please go get your nails done? Go get your hair done. Go walk on the beach. Go read a book. Go do something that you love to do. And remember not to get your feelings hurt. If someone, doesn't do something the way you think they do, just forgive and move on. Priyanka, we're doing pick a card only. If you want a private reading or ask a question reading, you can email me. My email is parlaydespirit@gmail.com. Oh, you're welcome, November. You'll have to tell me, Lizzie, what you're referring to. Send me a message on Facebook or on my WhatsApp. Oh, thank you, Kit. That means a lot. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Hi, Ashling O'Neill. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat here. So Ashling is here. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Priyanka, I hope that explains the readings. Did I say it right? Ashling, Aishling. I apologize if I'm killing it. All right, so I did pick a card for those of you who just showed up. I did 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4 were already picked. If those are one of the numbers that you want to read, then you can go back after this is over and listen to my reading for that card. I am in a few minutes, or after all these 6 cards are picked, I'm going to do a bonus reading for each person that is in the room. And it's just basically calling your name and picking a card out of the deck to read to you. You're welcome, Kit. I love you. Oh, awesome. Thank you. I could just call you O'Neill. That's a lot easier. I didn't want to butcher your name. It's kind of like with me, okay? My full name's Christina. And, I'm not weirded out by it now if people spell it wrong. But when you're a kid, you're like, it's Christina. But I don't like being called Christina. I prefer Chris. Monique, I hope that was good for you. Stay on here, please, if you can, because I'm going to pick a bonus card once somebody picks 5 or 6. Well, actually, I'm going to read 5 for Kit right now, so then we only have 6 left. So at McNeil, right? O'Neill, I'm sorry. If you want card 6 or 5, I'm about to read 5. Or if you want 6, let me know. Oh, okay. So Kit and O'Neill are going to do 5. And Priyanka, if you want me to pick a card for you, I have 5 or 6 left. If you want 5, let me know, or 6. And it's basically just reading whatever spirit tells me to read for you. It's not question-based. Hi, Safak. Is that how you pronounce it? We're doing pick a card readings. If you want a card number, I have 5 or 6 left. No, actually, if you want a private reading and ask a question, you'll have to email me. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pronounce it wrong. It's not a question reading. I'm sorry. It's just a pick a card reading right now and then a bonus card at the end once I'm done with these cards. But I do have really reasonable prices if you want to ask a couple questions via email. You can email me at parlaydespirit@gmail.com. And after this video is over, I'll also put my email in the description. Okay, number 5 or number 6 are left. Number 5 card and number 6 are left. So I'm just waiting for Priyanka and you. Okay, so 6 for you. All right, so I'm going to read 5 because that was before you, and then I'll read 6. So number 5, for those of you who picked the card number 5, this is the card. And I hope you can see it because there's a glare. It says space. Okay, so For number 5, space. Okay, so I'm getting 2 separate people. Okay, so I'm being shown, so I'm going to explain what I'm getting because Spirit is showing me it's split. So what that means for me is kind of Gemini, right? Split. So it's showing me I need to read this for one person, but it's a different definition for another person. I hope that makes sense as you're listening to me. So the first person that I'm going to explain this to, it's really hard to explain that, like, it's so weird, like split. It's like Gemini, right? Like 2 different people, but I'm doing a reading for the same person. It's weird, but it's not that way. It's actually 2 people I'm doing a reading for the same card. So for the first person that picked 5, I'm getting a discussion of separation. I feel like a relationship separation possibly, or no, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling a relationship, maybe separation, or talks of a separation, or thoughts of a separation, for lack of better term. And then I feel like there's been a lot of turbulence in your life, number 5. One of you, number 5, because I have 2 different people coming through for 5. So just so you know. And just so you know, if you're just joining the channel, I'll catch up on the chat in a minute. I'm doing card number 5. I'm doing pick a card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is 5, and 6 is the last number left, which I'm going to read next. And then I'm going to do a bonus card for everyone that's in the room. Okay, so for first person number 5, I feel like separation possibly has been thought in your mind or the other person's mind. A lot of turbulence. However, I feel like things are about to calm down if they haven't already. And I feel like you need to slow down and not be so emotionally close to the turmoil. Step back, either meditate, pray, whatever it is that you need to do to clear your mind. Because I feel like when it's that close to your heart, we can't always think straight. I hope that helped whoever was first number 5, which I'll go back to the chat in a second. Now, the second number 5, this separation is not the same. It's not relationship-wise. It's actually separation from things that no longer serve you. And what I mean by that is you have had recently, they're showing me maybe 12 months, 12 weeks, some little bit of health issues, not anything major, but like maybe stomach or acid reflux or skin breaking out, and you've had to change, right? You had to change the space of when you eat. And what I mean by that, I know that sounds really weird, but they're showing me space. So it's so funny how they show me things. So you would think this would mean space and time or space from a relationship, like I just said. But no, the person who's having the health issue, minor health issue, they're showing me your cupboard or your pantry or your kitchen and making space and throwing, they're showing me a trash can and you throwing things out to eat healthier. And it's because it's flaring something up. Either I feel like it's intestinal. So I feel like it's something with the esophagus or the stomach, like me, or the acid reflux or gas or whatever the case may be. And I feel like you've been doing the healthy food thing. You need to add some vitamins and minerals too. And they're showing me whoever this person is who has the health, eating right, changing ways, whatever. If you haven't already been doing it, you're going to figure out that something's causing the acid reflux or the stomach issues. I also feel like whoever this person is with this stomach problem, you have someone to the right of you. I want to say a female that's passed away in your life, that's always around you. And I feel like they want me to tell you, whoever's in this room, and it may not necessarily be number 5, this person to the right of me is a female that's passed away in the last 6 years or 6 months, because they keep showing me the number 6. They want me to tell you that, yes, Yes. They keep sending, I want to say yellow and black. Either yellow and at first I wanted to say they send bumblebees, or yellow jackets, because I keep seeing yellow and black. But then on the other hand, I'm like, no, maybe it's that specific butterfly. It's not the monarch, because maybe monarch is yellow and black too, because they do have orange and black monarchs. Oh, Ashling, this is for you, O'Neill. This is for you. I'm so glad. And Kit, the other one was for you, and I love you. I love you very much. And you know I'm always here for you. So now, I hope that helps. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm just letting you know. Butterflies, I keep getting butterflies. Like, I kept seeing orange and... Okay, I'm going to explain to you. I keep seeing her showing bumblebees or yellow jackets, yellow and black striped bees. I'm not a bee fan, but I don't kill them. I don't want to get stung, but then it shifted and they showed a butterfly that's yellow and black that looks like weird, like not a normal butterfly pattern that I'm used to, but I know monarchs do yellow. And so whoever you are that has female energy of someone who passed, indeed, O'Neill, if it's your grandmother, they're sending either bumblebees or butterflies and want you to be aware of it, specifically yellow and black, showing you when you're having your negative moments or bad moments or feeling overwhelmed or stressed, that they're around you. Believe me, they are around you. When we let go of the grief, and I'm going to get on this rant, when we let go of the grief of someone passing away, we're able to connect with the signs on the other side. Okay, well, sometimes when we hold on to grief too long because we're so sad that they left, and I'm not saying that no one grieves the same and no length of grieving is the same. But sometimes people are blinded by the sadness and the grief that they just can't see the signs. So that's all I'm saying, is not that you have to rush through your grieving. Oh, I'm so sorry for your Nana. Oh, I lost both my grandmas. So one of them was not biological, but she was I had her 22 lovely years in her in my life. Oh, wow. Maybe that was her showing me the gardening. That's kind of funny. Well, it could be you, Kit. And the damn tomatoes. And Spirit's going to send me duplicate things to tell everybody, even though... Hi, Christina. I'm sorry I didn't see. I just scrolled up. Hi, Christina. Okay, I'll do number 6 next, Christina. I only have number 6 left, so if not, I can do a bonus card for you at the end. Isn't that amazing how things work? So the reason why it works that way is because when you have positive energy in here, because I read energy, okay, and spirits. And if a spirit of someone who's passed away or someone around me who helps me, like my spirit guides, to give you the message you need to get, sometimes it adapts to different people, and they'll specifically tell me that in order to give you that message. That's why when people book readings with me, I don't do live readings like you talking to me on Skype anymore, because people will shift and I can't get all the messages through. So when I do private readings, I either do email readings where I answer questions for you, or I do live videos like this. And the ranges of them are different, and everybody's story is different, and the message is going to come through. It's just sometimes it takes a while for you to go, oh, it may be 2 months down the road where you go, oh, she told me this and I didn't believe her. And look, it came true. So. Oh, I know, Lizzie. I'm between her and Kit. Amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to read 6. When I'm done with reading number 6, I'm actually going to pick a bonus card for each one of you. So when I'm done reading 6, I'm going to ask you to comment that you're still here, and then I'll pick a card for each one of you. I have to get my glasses out for that too, because I won't be able to read that tiny print because I'm getting old. So number 6. So this card is an interesting card. So Let me first premise what this card means for those of you who picked number 6, because I think there were 2 people that picked number 6 or 1. I'm sorry. I can't scroll up on here. The print's so tiny. So let's see if I could do this. So the card is preservation. Hey, baby, you want to come up here? Number 6. Don't be scared of this card. It's not the death card, which death doesn't mean the death anyways. Preservation. So it's the person, a skeleton with the hair, and it's holding, I hope you can see this. Come here, Wednesday. Come over here. You can come up on my lap. It's got the, let me pick her up. Come on. This is my Wednesday, my rat terrier. Ooh, she just burped on me. She just wants to sit on my lap for a few minutes. I hope you don't mind. So this is the card preservation for number 6. She's giving me kisses. And it's basically showing whoever you are, number 6. You see how it's got the earth? It looks like an earth, a ball with a baby in it. Are you all right? Oh, you just want kisses? Oh, what a good girl. It's number 6 is preservation. So the feeling that I'm getting from Spirit on this card is that you have a very strong family. You have a very strong family circle. Okay? Strong family circle. Birth, right? See the baby? Let's see. I'm trying to, so you can see it. See the flowers growing from the birth, life, right? You have a very strong family tie. And sometimes people in the family that you belong to are not exactly, what are they showing me? I don't want to say honorable. They're showing me, your family isn't always, they keep showing me honorable, but it's not the word I want to use. In their time, this is weird. In their time, they're showing me honorable, but what I really mean is they don't take it as seriously as you, I guess is what the word I want to use. So number 6, like your family, you have a very close-knit family, but there's someone, they're showing me one person who, like, say if there's a group of you. Okay, so you see this, right? So there's a group of you. I'm going to visualize this. So there's a group of you. Let's say there's 10 people in your family. You have a very strong knit family. And one person always causes issues. You have like Sunday dinners. This is just traditional stuff. You have traditional stuff that most people don't do anymore. So say on Sundays or Saturdays or whatever day for you, you all meet for dinner or lunch or whatever. This one person always has to cause issues. They go and gossip to one person to cause another person to get upset and cause that friction in the family. And so you started noticing it getting worse and worse and worse. So this person is continually doing this and disturbing this. And you've been noticing it lately and you haven't said anything. And I have to tell you that if someone in your family doesn't step up and say something, this person's going to keep taking advantage of you all. So I hope that makes sense for number 6. I feel like they're a troublemaker. Like it's somebody who acts like they have good intentions, but they really don't. I feel a very strong narcissistic personality, which I am a pro at. So this person doesn't understand and makes you and the family look like crazy people, that they're the nice ones, but really they're the troublemakers. I hope that makes sense. Oh, thank you. Oh, Monique, you do? Well, you know what? If you go and check out my channel, make sure you subscribe. Anybody who's here who isn't subscribed, make sure you go and subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button on any of the videos you like. But Monique, go check out my video. I think there's one on there about empathy and the types of empaths. And I don't use empathy as the same term as most people because empathy is different for everybody. But the empathy society talks about is just feeling other people's emotions. That's very generalized. That's not the true term, in my opinion, of an empath. An empath is different types of empath that are sensitive to different things. And I explain that in my empath video. So that might help you as well. All right. So I went through the 6 cards. If you're all still here, it looks like there's 9 people here. I went through all 6 of my cards. So now who is ever here, speak up and I will. Okay, good. Lizzie, you're here. I'm going to grab my glasses. Give me a second. I'm going to grab my old lady glasses, and I'm going to pick a bonus card for each one of you. I'm going to shuffle the deck. Christina, I already read number 3. However, if you go back at the end of the, when I put this video up, when we're over, you can read number 3, but I'm going to pick a card for you anyways, Christina, a wild card. I know Wednesday was sick 2 weeks ago, Kit. Not to be gross to all of you, but I have 2 dogs. They're my children, and she was very sick. I took 2 days off from work because of it. So, but she's doing much better now. You're welcome, Christina. Let me know when you go back and read it, if it applies to you. The next time, if you want me to, I think I have you on my Facebook business page. I'll send you a chat there and tell you when I go live. Yeah, she had diarrhea really bad on Sunday 2 weeks ago. Not to be disgusting, but it was bloody for a little while and really scared me. But it ended up that my friend who feeds their dog biologically accurately raw, the same as me, said it could be parasites. So I started feeding her some stuff, and she's been much, much, much better. Yeah, Tina, that's right. No problem. I promise I'll send it there. All right, Lizzie, I'm doing you first. It goes Lizzie. The chat's moving so quick. Give me a second. Lizzie, O'Neill, Joyce, Tina, Monique, Kit. I think I got everybody. Monique. All right, so first I'm going to pick Lizzie. All right, Lizzie, you ready? Thank you so much, Monique. I was worried. I was very worried. I did have to give her Imodium, which I hate doing that. I don't like feeding my dogs medicines. All right, Lizzie. I'll go back to the chat in a minute, so please don't act like don't think I'm ignoring you, anybody. All right, Lizzie, here we go. I'm going to put my glasses on, guys. I apologize. I'm old. Katie, what list did you want me to add you to? Oh, yeah, of course. I'll read one for you, Daryl. Even if you're not here, when you come back to watch the video, I'll read a card for you. Oh, Murmo and Katie are asking about the list. Okay. I'll add you to the list, both of you. I'll read a card for you at the end. I'll go in order of who's here, and I'll pick a card for you because we already picked the 1 through 6 cards. So I will scroll back in a minute and find out. Lizzie. All right, here we go, Lizzie. All right, I'm going to read this to you first and then show you the card. I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. How funny is that I picked this card for you, Miss Creative Girl? All right, that's the card. Look at how creative. I'm trying not to get the glare. You're like, look at that. It's just such, I love these cards. All right, I'm going to read it to you now. It says, the key to getting inside your vibrational vortex of creation, of experiencing the absolute absence of resistance, of achieving complete alignment with all that you have become and all that you desire, and of bringing to your physical experience everything that you desire, is being in the state of appreciation. And there is no more important object of attention to which you must flow your appreciation than that of yourself. So you're a very creative person. And it's saying when you go to do something creative, whether it's teaching, painting, like I said before, and you're reading or writing or whatever it is, don't think about it. Just do it. Because when you do it like that from your energy and from your heart, and you don't stress about, are my lines straight? Is this going to go over well? People are going to see the beauty in your creation because you made it out of your pure energy and you didn't put too much thought behind it. I hope that makes sense. All right, O'Neill. I think O'Neill was next. Let me see. Yep. O'Neill, I'm about to do yours. And then I'll catch up with the chat in a minute after I do all of your readings, your cards. Okay, O'Neill. All right, you ready? Here we go. Good. Wednesday went and laid in her bed in the back. Okay. O'Neill, I am a vibrationally emanating desires. I'm going to show it to you. Look how beautiful that is. Look at the beautiful energy around your third eye, your top of your head, all up here. I don't know who is texting me, but they're going to have to wait. Look at that. I don't even know where my phone is. Isn't that sad? It's ringing, but oh well. Anyways, so I'm going to read this to you. So it says, you live in a vibrational universe that is managed by the law of attraction, which, if you don't know, the law of attraction is bringing vibrations that are alike together, just so you know that. If you didn't already know that, which a lot of people already know that. And so it is important for you to acknowledge that you are a vibrational being, constantly showing vibrational signals of desire. And when from your human form, you offer a vibration of what you want, because you know what you don't want. So you know what you do want. You cannot contemplate any subject without equal components of wanted and unwanted appearing. Vibrational in your experience. So what that means is that your vibration is so important to anything that you do, and you're trying very hard to focus on bringing in things into your life that you want versus the unwanted crap, which always ends up getting filtered through somehow. I still do it. All right, next one is Christina. I'm going to pull one for you. So that was Lizzie and Ashling O'Neill. And now I'm going to do Christina. I promise I'll catch up with the chat in a minute after I get through all these bonus cards. So Christina, and then Joyce, and then Monique. So Christina, I'm going to pull a card for you since you missed the pick a card, but you can go back and watch the video. So Christina, I'm going to pick a card for you. There we go. I'm going to put my old lady folk glasses on. So the card for you says, I can focus on what I do want in a relationship. And this is not just relationship man-woman. This is friendships, just so you know. So that's what that shows. And it says, by focusing upon the wanted characteristics of those around you, you train your vibrational offering to match only the best in them. And that's your energy for friends and boyfriends, husbands, whatever. And then the law of attraction can no longer match up with the worst in them. Eventually, you just focus upon the good of them, and you train that vibrational to match only the worst in them. To match only the good in them. So the law of attraction can no longer match you up with the negative. So basically what it's saying is you focus on bringing in the positive instead of the negative. And so vibrational, what these cards mean by vibrational is your energy. Okay, so everyone, the more positive you are in your life, the higher your vibration. The more negative and you are in your life, the more your vibration's low. When you have low vibrational energy, you attract negative people and things. When you have high vibration, you attract others like yourself. I hope that makes sense. All right, Joyce, you're next. And I am going to figure out, just give me 1 second, where my phone is, because it keeps beeping. Sorry, guys. I just want to make sure nobody's dying. My phone kept beeping. Yeah, no, it's not important. All right. Okay, so Monique. Oh, no, Joyce. Sorry. Getting all my names mixed up. And I still have my glasses. All right, Joyce. Joyce. All right, here we go. All right, Joyce, here we go. I'll put these cards here so I don't drop them on the floor. That would be a mess. Joyce, your card, your bonus card is, it says, good boy. It's the dog. He just moved. A belief is only a thought I keep thinking. I'm going to show you the picture, Joyce. So do you see all those eyes that they're showing? They have one in your hand, one in your middle. These are all your, it's kind of similar to what we talk about when we talk about the chakras. So you have your third eye, which is funny. They don't show that in here, but they show you holding an eye here, eye here, eye here, eye here, eye here, eye here, right? And the saying is, a belief is only a thought I keep thinking. So these are all your third eyes thinking things. And the only reason they're really alive and on this card is because you're thinking them, so they're true. So it says a belief is only a thought you keep thinking. A belief is only a thought you continue to think. A belief is only your habit of thought. It's only a practical thought, a practice thought, sorry. A belief is only a thought that you think a lot of. So if a belief is only a thought that you keep thinking, and you continue to keep thinking a thought that is in opposition to what you want, then the reason you don't get what you want is because you keep thinking a thought that's in opposition of what you want. So what that means is, I'm going to use me as an example, okay? So if I want to be self-sufficient money-wise so that I can do this for a living, so I can help people and teach people and help people with children that have this ability who don't know where to go. But I can't manifest that because I constantly think that I can't do it because I don't have self-esteem or self-worth to do it. What is that? That's a thought that comes in emotion, right? It shows it comes to life. And then what does it do? It blocks me from getting what I want. I hope that makes sense, Joyce. I'll come back and read through your comments in a minute, everybody. All right, the next person is Monique. Monique, I hope you're still here. If not, you'll come back and watch the video later. I'm sorry, everybody, if you're commenting. I will scroll down in a minute. I want to get through these bonus cards. And if you're here new and you want a bonus card, I'll come get you in a minute. All right, Monique, you're next. Kit, Christina, I already did you. I think that's it. Oh, and Katie and Murmo. All right. All right, here we go. We're going to pick a card for Monique. All right, Monique, here we go. You ready for this ride? I got to get my glasses. I don't know where I put them. All right, let's see. Starting to get parched. All right, Monique. Relationships I don't want, clarify those I do want. So before I read what the definition of this card is, I'm going to use me as an example because I think it's kind of funny that this card came out for you. You see other people in relationships and you pick out what you don't want. So you're aware of what you want. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to read the cards for you, Monique. It says, whenever you know what you do not want, you always know more clearly what you do want. So in any poignant moment of awareness of another person's undesirable situation, give your undivided attention to the idea of improvement that has hatched from your interaction and your observation. And as you learn to do that, not only will you be of increasing value to others, but you will see right through how your relationship with others add immeasurably to your own becoming. I don't know why this camera keeps getting darker and lighter. I apologize for that. So Monique, that's really cool. That's a great card. I love this card. I really, really do. This is just amazing. Look at the artwork. It's just so cool. It's so, so cool. I don't know why the color keeps going in and out. Maybe it's just me going crazy or my laptop's getting hot. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. It's just getting a little bit warm. All right, so the next person is Kit. My laptop's getting a little warm, which is weird because I have it on top of something cool, which is really strange. But anyways, so here we go, Kit. Let's pick a card for you. I love these cards. All right, Kit, we got a card for you. All right, well, I'm going to show you the front first. My every thought is attracting. Wait, let me reread that. My every thought is attracting its vibrational essence. And I know it doesn't make sense to some of you, but when you see this card, it's going to make sense to you because of the symbolism. So here's the world, and look what's in your world, Kit. The plants, the sunlight, the brightness, the moon, the stars, the beautiful flower that's growing, right? So whether you're thinking about wanted things or unwanted things, you're still sending out a request to attract more things like the subject of your thought. So if you're thinking like this card, of course you're going to attract beautiful things, right? And if you're not thinking this thought and you're thinking darker things, then what's going to happen? And all things that happen to you, all people, things, experiences that you have that come to you in everyday life, come to you in response to your vibrational invitation. Noticing how things are turning out for you is one very clear way of understanding which vibrational request you are attracting, because you are always getting the essence of what you are thinking about, whether you want it or not. So if you're thinking, like, obviously if you're thinking different things, right, that have to do with processes and stresses you're having in your life, you attract more stresses. If you're trying to overcome that, meditation, prayer, whatever it is that any of you have, and Kit, I know you're like me, try not to obsess over the negative things. Things will all work out the way they're meant to be, and it's kind of like the glass half full, glass half empty effect when I talk about vibrations. Okay, who's next? Let's see. I did Lizzie. I did Ashling. I did Christina. I did Joyce. I did Monique. I did Kit. I need to do Katie Spencer. Katie, I'm going to pick a card for you. All right, Katie, I got a card for you. And the card is, my manifestations are the indicators of my beliefs. So manifesting is when you work on yourself or something that you want in your life. And I'm going to show you what the card looks like, Katie. See, she's holding that beautiful thing of light, and she's got the wings, and she's happy. But look, light and dark. Do you see this dress? That's the symbolism, light and dark. Now, not a lot of people believe in light and dark. I actually believe in it because I came from a very dark place in my life, and you have to balance both in order to be the best you can be. And that's how I feel about me. So let me read the card to you. And if you don't mind, Katie, come on, Wednesday. Wednesday wants me to pick her up. For some reason, she's very needy when I talk to other people. So I hope you don't mind me holding my baby. All right, I'm going to read the card. Look at her smiling for the camera. She says, hi, Katie. Hi, everybody. All right, so it says, it's always true that whatever you are living always matches your chronic vibration patterns or beliefs. And it does not matter if you have an excellent excuse for your negative thoughts and negative emotions, they still equal your point of attraction. What is manifesting on every subject in your life? Wait, what does that say? Oh, what is manifesting on every subject in your life is an indicator of the beliefs you hold and your chronic patterns of thought. So it's basically telling you, Katie, that if you're trying to manifest, let's just use an example as money, because that's something for me that I think about. If you're trying to manifest money, but you're in your subconscious, you think it's impossible and there's no way that it could happen. It's kind of, what's the word I want to use? You kind of already set yourself up for failure. I hope that makes sense. All right, the next person on there is Mermo. Mermo, I'm going to pick a card for you. Give me 1 second. Wednesday, sit down, boo. Good girl. All right, Mermo, I'm going to pick a card for you. Oh, thank you for the kisses, girly girl. All right, Mermo, I have a card for you. It says, my true success is measured by my alignment. And what alignment means is your chakras and your energy in your body. And you see how it's balanced equally? Not a lot of people are balanced equally. A lot of health issues, a lot of different emotional issues are caused by unalignment. And so I'm going to read the card to you. It says, alignment and source, being inside your vortex of creation, becoming One with the true expanded version of you is the ultimate selfishness. And yes, on that state of alignment, all good things must come to you. Every rocket of desire that you have launched will be fulfilled. That's a beautiful card. All right, I'm going to catch up on the chat because I think I got everybody that picked a card. Mirmo was the last one, then Katie. Wednesday, you keep kissing me. Thank you. Okay, I'm going back. Mike? Yes, I can read Mike if you want me to. Do you want me to do a reading like I did for you, Lizzie, for Mike? A video reading? Because I don't mind doing that. Hi, Mike. Nice to meet you. I believe in Light and Dark too, Kit. I have to, absolutely, from where I came from. Say hi, everybody. My name's Wednesday. Sorry. Oh, you're welcome, Katie. I'm glad I could help you. And yes, sometimes opposites attract each other. A lot of times, like for me, I'm just going to use me as an example because I'm not ashamed to, that I always attract narcissists and I am not a narcissist. So not that I'm, saying that your other half or you are a narcissist, but that usually is what happens. Hold on 1 second. Of course, Lonnie, I'll pick a card for you. Oh, wild card is fine? Okay. Wednesday is smiling so hard. Lonnie, Day, and Mike. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read it. Oh, Katie, I'll talk to you about the Cancer thing after I read the 2 cards. Do you guys mind waiting a second? I just have to get up and let her go potty, and I'll come right back if you don't mind looking at the fish tank for a few minutes. And then I'll pick a card for Lonnie, and Mike. And then Katie will talk about the Cancer thing and the narcissist. Or Katie, how about you do this? Katie Spencer, email me at parlaydespirit@gmail.com. We could talk about that. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go take them to go potty. Yeah, that's my guppy tank. She loves watching the fish. We'll be right back. All right, let's go potty. Come on, Dad. Come on, let's go. Let's go potty. Come on. Oh, watch out, bugs. Go ahead. Come on. Good boy. Come on, Linda. Go on, go in your bed. Go, baby. Thank you, everybody, for waiting for me. Wednesday really had to tinkle. Just giving them their treats. Okay. Fishies, yes. So this is my guppy tank, guppy fry. They're babies, and the adults. Well, they're not adults. They're babies, ranging from 6 weeks old and older, 6 weeks and younger. I can't remember, but anyways, it's a lot of plants. All right, Pugsley, go over there. Good boy. All right, so the next person we have the card for is Lonnie. And Mike. Thank you. Thank you, Marimo. Okay, Katie, I'll check it out later. All right, Mike and Lonnie Do. All right, Lonnie Do will pick one for you first, and then Mike will pick one for you. So Lonnie Do and Mike. Let's do Lonnie Do. I need my glasses. Oh, they're there. Okay, good. Wednesday, go sit down in your bed, baby. Go sit. Good girl. Nope. Marimo, I already read you. I don't think you saw it, but Marimo, I think I already read you. Whoops. All right, Lonnie Do. Here we go. I'll explain to you in a minute, Tina. Lonnie Do, yours says, the law of attraction assembles happy relationships. This is interesting. I've never gotten this card in this deck before. That's the card, Lonnie Do. Kara and Katie, I could do a video on cancers and narcissism, narcissists, and why we attract them. If you want me to do a video like that, I'd be happy to. Or if you want me to do a live feed just to talk about narcissism and cancers, just give me a heads up or email me. Feel free to email me, anybody on here, if you have any subjects you want me to talk about or do live feeds. I'll be happy to read the feedback. So the law of attraction, this is for Lonnie Do 23. The law of attraction cannot bring you well-balanced, happy person if you're not yourself already that. The law of attraction, no matter what you do or say, will bring you to those who predominantly match the person who you are. So what that means is, if you're a person who, and there's a lot of people like this, and I'm not judging anybody if you're like this. There's a lot of people who go through life and never show who they truly are to anybody. So what ends up happening is they keep attracting people and wondering why they're attracting people that they don't match with. It's because they don't show who they truly are, because they're too afraid to, because they don't love themselves completely. And that happens, I'm going back to the narcissist thing, especially with people who've been with a narcissist before. We have major trust issues because we were hurt so bad because we gave our all. Because what do cancers do? We have that crab shell and we don't share certain parts of us because of that. We're like, no, we can't do that. I hope that helps, Lonnie Do. Okay, Mike, I'm going to pick a card for you. Whoop, whoop. Yes, I'm Cancer, Kara. Christina, I did one. Tina, didn't I do a card for you already? Somebody, I got to scroll back and look. All right, Mike. Let's pick a card for you, Mike. Let's see. Oh, man, I need my glasses. Where did I put them now? Good God, I keep putting them down. All right, let me shuffle. Okay, here we go. So, Mike, this is a cool card. This is awesome. Look at this card. And it's a guy. It's not a woman. A lot of these have been women. Not that I care, but this is what it says. It says, the universal law of attraction is managing my expansion. Let's see if we can see that. All right. So the law of attraction, for those of you who don't understand, is you attracting things in your life that you want. Okay? I didn't explain that before. I'm sorry. The law of attraction is the universal manager of all vibration, which expands to everything that exists through the universe. And so, at the same time that the law of attraction is responding to the vibrational content of your physical thoughts, it is also responding to the vibrational content of your inner being, Mike. So what it means is that so if you're thinking one way, right, this is your subconscious. if you're thinking, I'm just going to use money as an example because everybody wants more money. Who doesn't? So if you're thinking, I want to become rich, but in your subconscious, you think it'll never happen because it's impossible, or it'll never happen because I'm not worthy, or I don't manage money right, or whatever it is, that little tiny bit of negative thought in the back of your mind, whatever it is regarding what you want, it's going to show up. So you're never going to be able to accomplish or get what you want because you're already defeating yourself. So like for me, I'm going to explain this all to you so you understand my self-esteem and self-worth are something that I constantly have to work on. And the reason I have to do that is because I was with I was born to a narcissist mother. And then I was in a relationship with a narcissist, two narcissists. So, and I never really truly understood my self-worth and self-esteem. I always associated it with other people. Mike, I'm not saying that you have bad self-esteem or low self-esteem at all. You don't. But what I'm saying is when you think a certain way, but you let doubt come in, that doubt is going to show. And so you're not going to have that vibration, that higher vibration. It's going to be the lower vibration. So you're never going to quite reach the peak you want. But I don't see you not reaching it. I just feel like you need to be more aware of like not thinking negative or being so hard on yourself because we're very critical of ourselves. I hope that helps. Put glasses on a leash. I used to make jewelry. I had a beaded thing with my glasses, but the reading glasses, Oh, you're welcome, Mermo. I hope you liked it. No, you're fine. The next time, okay, so I'm going to explain this for Tina and everyone else that doesn't know. You have to go to my channel where you subscribed. When you hit the subscribe button, there's a little bell. It's like a ding ding bell. You have to click on it and you have to specify that you want to be alerted to all content. I think it gives you different choices. Once you do that, anytime I upload live feeds like this or new videos, it's just going to show an alert on your YouTube. It's a little bell at the top of the right-hand corner next to your name. If you have a channel, if you don't have any channel, just say your email name. And it'll show you a little red thing that says you have a notification. When you click on that, it's going to say you have new video from whomever. I hope that helps. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad, Mike. I'm glad. So all of you, I think I'll do a video on cancers and how we attract narcissists. I could do a video on that. If you have anything that you want me to touch on my channel, like I said, if you want to email me at parlaydespirit@gmail.com, I'd be happy to. If you're interested in a private reading, I can give you the options. I go by donation and I'll tell you how much, and then it's PayPal. Actually, the person needs to be here, Mirmo, because I need to pick up on the energy. I mean, I could do it, but it's not going to be as accurate as if the person's here. Now, if it's something like, Mirmo, if you want to do a reading where like you want me to touch on somebody you're involved with and read them, I could do that, but it has to be attached to you in your reading. I hope that makes sense. Oh, you know why we do that, Kara? Because we're the wounded bird person. That's us, cancers. We're the wounded bird, right? Oh, he needs the wounded. Oh, or she, whoever, whatever. Oh, yeah. It's terrible, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. The problem with me is that now I'm at that point where I have such high standards that I don't want to be in a relationship because I don't think anybody can fill those high standards. I hope that doesn't sound egotistical because I don't mean it that way. Plus, I'm weird. Tina, you're funny. Well, Tina, now let me explain this to you. In astrology, and I don't know a lot about the moon planets and all that. I just know what I know. Sometimes when you're listening to readings online, you have to go and look and see where your sign falls because some months, not all the time, it falls to the cusp of either the one before your sign or the one after. So if you're a Gemini, you may resonate with Cancer sometimes. And if you're not, you may resonate with the one before you. Oh, the feather. So I found that feather yesterday. Was it yesterday? Friday, yes. I found that feather, and apparently that's from a red-tailed hawk. And apparently that is a huge totem animal for Native Americans, which is what I told you on the video about my spirit guide, my grandfather, who is a Cherokee Native American and also in a past life. So that was kind of freaky for me because I've never found a, a hawk feather ever. I used to find feathers all the time, symbolism feathers. Like I have a bunch of them here, black feathers, different things, but it's been like a year and a half since I've found any feathers. So it'll be interesting if I find any more. Usually it's at random times. Yeah, it's a really cool feather kit. If you go back to my video from Friday, I had to split it in two because my stupid phone cut off. But I showed it in the video. It's really, really cool striped. I had never seen a feather. At first, I thought it was an owl feather, which really would have freaked me out because owls are very associated with magic and different things. But I looked it up. I looked through like a whole encyclopedia of feathers for Louisiana, where I am. Kara, yes, I believe in twin flames, but not in the same way everyone else does. I believe in twin souls, twin flames, and soulmates, but I don't believe that they have to be romantically involved. Actually, if you go, Kara, and look through my videos, I did a video on it about what my thought process was about it. I feel like twin flames or twin souls are to be brought together for one thing, and one thing is to help others in healing and being healers and teachers. But I don't necessarily believe that it's the whole chasing, this person chases that person and that person runs and it's got to be all that la la googa love and all that. I don't believe in any of that. And I know that's what everybody on every channel is showing. And so a lot of YouTubers, you'll see I only have 445 subscribers. There's people on YouTube that have what, 100,000 subscribers, 50,000 subscribers, and all their videos are always about love and twin flames and souls and telling people they're going to meet their whatever. And I'm not judging them, but I don't personally feel that that's the purpose of twin flames. Now, it can turn into love like that, but I feel like that's not the purpose. The love that they were talking about was misconstrued and regurgitated so much that people say it's relationship love, but it's actually an infinite love, like the universe, the infinite love for one another, which is completely soul love, not like human love. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, well, no. So balancing each other. So like, okay, say you meet your twin flame. I believe I met my twin soul, my twin flame. I believe we have a purpose together. This person is a trillion miles away. He's like a brother to me. It's not romantically involved at all, but I feel like we have a purpose together to heal and help people. And so when we're twin flames or twin souls, we learn from one another, and it's not in a negative fashion. So for instance, if I'm going through, like me right now, I'm going through PTSD, anxiety triggers from certain things. He may be going through things that have to do with relationship problems and communication. I'm not saying he is, but I'm using that as an example. But I've already been through that. So we learn from each other. So like, he's a huge rock for me when I have my anxiety and my PTSD. He brings me back down to earth and about the universe and our purpose. So I hope that makes sense. I'm rambling again. Because, yeah, Lizzie, it's so funny. People always say that twin flames is this love and, oh, goo goo gaga, and you're going to meet he's going to sweep you off your feet, or she's going to sweep you off your feet. And then when you watch other channels, they talk about the twin flame runner. Why is mine running? Why? You shouldn't have to, and this is my opinion from my life experience, you shouldn't have to fix somebody for them to be your twin flame. You may have just a connection, a soulmate connection, and there may be a reason why you're with that person and it doesn't work out. There's a purpose for that. I never understood that until the last 5 years, because I thought my first person I was with since I was 15, I was with him for 21 years. I thought he was the love of my life. Then I was with someone else for 5 years and I thought they were my twin flame. And look, they weren't my twin flame. So soulmates are also in your lives for either a short period of time or a long period of time, and you learn from them. but you should never, ever have to fix someone else. Now you can help each other, meaning if you already went through something traumatic that they may be going through, you know, kind of helping people. Yeah, you know what's funny is that, oh my God. Okay, Kara, my ex-husband was a Gemini. Completely can relate with you. Cancer and Gemini don't go together. I don't think they go together, in my opinion. I just don't. Now, I can sometimes see myself because I was born on the cusp, reading a Gemini reading and kind of associated with it, but I'm definitely not 100% Gemini. I'm definitely a Cancer, but oh my God, he sounds like mine. Mine cheated. So, and I could probably tell you a million stories you would be shocked at, or we would probably compare notes. Well, Mike's a Gemini, but you're not Cancer, Lizzie. It's not for every Gemini. It's just some Geminis that mix with Cancers. They don't go. It's not all Geminis. You're so funny. And you guys complement each other. When you go and watch your reading, which I hope you'll do after this, I can't wait for you to watch your reading. Is Mike, are you going to watch the reading with her? You're so funny. No, not all Geminis, just like not all Cancers are the same. I don't think they're all the same. I think it depends on when the person was born. Because, you know, people who do astrology charts, there is something to that. I'm just not educated in it. But sometimes people can be born the same sign, but can be born in the beginning of the month versus the end of the month and be completely different Cancers or completely different Geminis. So it's not always accurate. Hi, Happily Ever After. We already did the pick a card readings. We're just kind of chatting. Did you want me to pick a card for you? I could pick a card for you. I'm just doing a bonus card for everybody who came to the chat. I already did the pick a card though, but I'll be doing another live one. I'll probably do it every Saturday if people want me to do it at the same time on Saturday every week, and I can do that because it looks like I got a pretty decent amount of people. I think a total of 10 people that came today. Sorry, Happily Ever After. I've been on for an hour and a half. I did the pick a six, the first probably 45 minutes. First off, let me just say this. Oh, compulsive liar. Yes, Kara. First, let me say, it's okay, Happily Ever After. You know, if you want to pick a number between 1 and 6 and go and read my video, you can go do that. It's up to you. So let me just say this because we were going on an hour and 40 minutes. Every single one of you who showed up to my live feed today, I want to thank you. I've done, if you go back to my channel, I think I deleted 1 or 2 of them. I've gone and done live feeds where I've sat here by myself. And I felt really bad about that. And I let my self-esteem and self-worth really kick me down. And I didn't do live feeds for a long time. I started this YouTube channel. I think I created it like years ago, but I started doing videos a year ago, a little over a year ago. No, I'm sorry. I started doing, videos a year ago, but I didn't start doing the astrology readings every month until this past January. And the reason why I started doing that is because I wanted to work on my self-worth and self-esteem, because I'm 100% able to help other people with readings and intuitive readings and Reiki healing and all kinds of things. And what I like to call therapy, like intuitive psychic medium therapy, I'm always able to help other people. And in doing that, it helps me therapeutically. So by doing these videos, it helps me. So I just want to tell every single one of you who came today, even though you came for free information from my readings, I really appreciate your support. It means the world to me. I'm going to try not to get emotional because I usually get emotional. And I thank you for that. Oh, I'm glad you found it too, Kara. I'm glad. We have a lot of similarities, definitely. So if you have anything that you want me to touch on, I'll be happy to do little mini videos on stuff. I love you, Kit. I really do, Kit. I love you. I love you, Lizzie. Mike, thank you for coming. I know you guys could be out and about because it's late there or later there. Card 4372. Daryl, that's really funny. Daryl, were you here the entire time? Did you hear my reference with the Heineken? I didn't see what you wrote. I love you. Now, make sure you message me on WhatsApp or on the computer, Lizzie, after you watch the video, because I really, 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 really want to know how you like your reading. I'm nervous. I love you, Daryl. Daryl is all the way in New Zealand, and Lizzie's all the way in the UK. The two places I would rather live, not to knock the United States, but I have so many friends that I meet that live over there, and I feel like I don't fit in here. I mean, I do fit in here, but you know what I mean? Like the stork dropped me in the wrong continent. Oh my God, you're in Ireland. Now I know somebody in Ireland. I'm so excited. That's awesome. Nice to meet you. I love Ireland too. You'd rather live in America? So when I win the lottery and go buy a big house in Florida, you want to come live there? I live in Louisiana, but I don't want to stay in Louisiana for the rest of my life. It floods here too much, and there's too many freaking termites swarming right now and flying bugs. Very nice to meeting you. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Like I said, if you hit the notification bell like Tina, like I told you, and everyone else, and you're already subscribed, if YouTube's doing its job, it will alert you when I go live again. I'm probably going to try to go live on the Saturdays that my roommate's not here. So my roommate's not here today. Next Saturday, I'm not sure. But if it's not every Saturday, it'll be every other Saturday. Do you think the pick a card is a good one to do? Or do you think I should do the readings of the signs? I think the sign one would be too impersonal. I think the pick a card's much better. I think the pick a card is much better. I want to win the lottery, Kara. I want to manifest. I shouldn't say just win the lottery. I want to inherit/manifest enough money to where I can do this for a living and help people and do a documentary on being a medium and help all those people that are given misinformation on all these paranormal shows and people with young children and little kids who have this ability, who are scared of ghosts and the dark and all that stuff. I'm actually writing a mini children's book series. I did my first little book. I don't know how to publish it or how to get it published, but I did like a, what do you call it? What do you call it? I need your Lizzie, I need your brain. I did like a board where I like wrote the story and like did images of what I see, even though I didn't draw the art. I just picked images from the internet. Money is the cause of a lot of problems if you don't already have a set alignment. I'm not saying I need money to survive, but I want enough money to where I can do my own thing and make money at doing this, but still be able to feed myself and all that. I hope that makes sense. Yes, a storyboard. Thank you, Lizzie. I knew you would know that word. I couldn't think of that for the life of me. I didn't do the artwork, though. What I did is I went and picked images off of Google and Yahoo just to show what I want, because I'm not a good drawer. I mean, I used to be a good drawer when I was younger, but not anymore. So I would need someone to do the artwork, but I really want to publish it because it's for little children who can see spirits like I used to when I was little. And there's so many parents out there that aren't gifted and they have kids like that. And it's, yeah. Yes, I have. I've seen all of them and every of them. Actually, I went to go see, I've gone to see, I'm trying to think of the names of all the people. I used to live in Connecticut, so I used to go to a lot of those when I got divorced. I went to see, what's his name? God, I can't remember his name now. one of the psychics that does the, I can't think of the name. I've been to several of them. Bye, Lizzie. Thank you for coming again. Bye, Mike. Nice meeting you. Love you guys. Oh, you're awesome, Tina. That would be awesome. I actually was just talking about it on my video on Thursday, how I am trying to manifest money to get the type of camera that I need to go and do documentary type stuff, where I want to go and walk around places during the day and at night, but you need a special kind of camera to do the night vision to capture things paranormal, because I tend to attract things. And so I'm trying to manifest a camera to do that. Good night, O'Neill. Ashling, thank you so much. It's nice meeting you and finally meeting somebody for Ireland. Thank you for coming to my channel. Hi, bye, Jean Hill. Hi, Afra Queen. I'm actually getting ready to end the feed. It's been almost 2 hours. But if you come to the next one, I'll be happy to pick a card for you. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the channel. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.